Hello Alley Cats and new viewers. So today, this video is a response to FemTrooper's video, which is how YouTube has changed my gaming ways. And I thought it was a really interesting video, and she's such a cool woman. Go check her out, FemTrooper. But she just inspired me to make this video. I hope you enjoy it, but I'll just get right into the story. So YouTube has definitely changed my gaming ways a ton, because if I hadn't joined YouTube, I probably wouldn't be as big a gamer as I am now. I mean, I loved video games before I started YouTube, but I was more of a pick up just the mainstream title and play it, and that was it. But when I joined YouTube, I started to hear more about these more obscure games or indie games, or just different genres, and I got interested, and I would go and play these games and fall in love with them. And I definitely wouldn't be addicted to JRPGs if not for YouTube. You have Eric Zabo and Trasic and several others to thank for that, people who don't like me playing JRPGs. But I definitely wouldn't play JRPGs if it wasn't for YouTube, because I was not raised playing JRPGs. My uncle, who is one of my best friends, but he raised me on Tomb Raider and shooters and Dino Crisis and stuff like that, Legacy of Kain. And he never really let me play Final Fantasy or Legend of Zelda or Mario or anything like that. So I was never a fan of those franchises. But when I became kind of gaming oriented on YouTube, because I started off doing just stupid vlogs, which I'm kind of ashamed of those vlogs, but once I started getting into the gaming portion of my channel, I started just to open up my interest and try different genres. And some genres I don't really care for, like platforming. There's some exceptions to that, like the Rayman games. But I still don't really enjoy platforming. I don't like intensely hard puzzle games. Like, I love Portal, which I would never have played that if not for YouTube. But there's just some games or genres that I just can't get into. But some I've totally fallen in love with, and I never thought I would, like the Tales series. You all know how much I love the Tales series. I've fallen in love with the Tales series, fell in love with Uncharted and Mass Effect and all these different great just series. And also YouTube has also been super helpful. Like, used to, if you got stuck in a game, you'd have to get a strategy guide or go online to like GameFAQs or Cheat Code Central and use cheat codes or look up how to do it or how to solve a puzzle or whatever. But now I can just go to YouTube and say I'm stuck on a puzzle in Tomb Raider. I can just go search for this puzzle in Tomb Raider and it'll pop up and it'll have videos, because people make tons of Let's Plays, so it's just so much easier to find solutions when you're stuck. I mean, yeah, it kind of ruins the purpose of playing a game and getting that rewarding feeling when you solve a puzzle or get past a tricky object or obstacle, but I mean, I'd rather it's not really cheating. I'd rather figure it out instead of being stumped for days and days. I'd just rather figure it out after the first couple of times, and YouTube is just great for that. And also, YouTube, I met so many amazing fellow gamers that I would never have met if not for YouTube. And there's just so many channels I love, but I've made some really great friends that are gamers. And I have to give props to Erica Zabo, Jurassic, Ari Lewis 2011, Steph's 2Dev, FemTrooper, Johnny Depp Fan 1433. Let's see, there's some more. Mario and Sonic for the win, Ultimate Floyd 1, Emperor Fox. Oh my gosh, there's so many YouTube channels that I just love, and I just can't thank enough. And I also really love Rachel Moore and Mrs. Violence and Melanie Mac. They're all amazing. And I would never have known about them if not for YouTube and, looking at gaming videos and all that. And I mean, there's several YouTubers I'd love to get to know, on a friend level, like Ballin' Nick 1982, TV and Lust. So many. And I could just go on and on and on and on, but yeah. Another great thing about gaming on YouTube is you can watch people do Let's Plays, which some people can be kind of dull when they do Let's Plays, but people like PewDiePie or the Rad Brad, they make watching Let's Play's fun. So if you don't want to play a particular game but you want to see how it looks or how it plays, you can watch one of them do it, and they have hilarious commentary, and they don't cut out when they die, they make it funny. And so if you don't want to pick up like Walking Dead Survival Instinct or Ride to Hell Retribution, you can watch one of them play it. But there's so many great things about YouTube, and I wouldn't have gotten a 3DS if not for YouTube, because I seriously didn't know how many great games were on the handheld system until I started watching Steps to Death and several others, Ari Lewis 2011, and they would show off their 3DS collections, and I would see games that piqued my interest, and then I would look at reviews of the games, and I'd read articles about the games, and then I'd decide if I wanted to play them or not. And I don't have a huge 3DS collection right now, but I love my 3DS. I'm looking to expand it. So, YouTube is excellent if you want to expand your gaming knowledge and you want to make more friends that are in the gaming community. It's excellent for that. So, YouTube has just taught me how to be a better gamer, I would say. It hasn't really given, it doesn't really improve your skills, but you kind of learn that to finish a game you need to have perseverance, you have to have confidence, and that carries over into real life as well. People don't really realize that video games have a positive effect on people. Like, everybody's always reporting about the negative things about video games, but there's so many positive aspects to gaming. It helps with mental illnesses. I have anxiety, depression, OCD, panic disorder. Pretty much, I just have a lot of stuff going on in my head. But gaming helps with that. It helps me escape to a different place. And when I beat a game, I feel such a sense of accomplishment that I don't feel in real life a lot, because I often feel like a failure because I didn't graduate college. I just lost my job. But gaming makes me feel better, and having my friends who are in the gaming community, they always cheer me up. They're the sweetest people ever. And it's also taught me that, Twitter is awesome, because you can talk about gaming stuff on Twitter with your fellow YouTubers or your followers. And I never used Twitter before I started YouTube, but now I'm a Twitter fanatic. And also, I know I keep saying and also, but there's just so many things about YouTube that has changed my gaming life. It's also encouraged me to start doing collecting, like serious collecting, like getting collector's editions or statues. And I know that's a super expensive hobby, but I saw so many people doing unboxings, and they had these gorgeous collections, and that kind of inspired me to branch out and try it myself, and I adore it. It's just so expensive. But for everyone that sent me collector's editions and statues, thank you so much for kind of keeping my obsession going and deepening it. But I'm just probably going to end it now, because I could just go on and on and on and on and on about how gaming has changed my life. But one last thing about gaming that's changed my life is I'm a lot more outgoing now that I'm a gamer, which a lot of people think gamers are recluses that sit in their basements and just play for like 12 hours a day or whatever. But no, when you're a gamer, you can talk to other people about games you like or games you don't like, and you can have discussions about games or what's happening in the industry, and that's just something that's so positive, and so many people don't see that there's a positive aspect to gaming and to being on YouTube. And there's so much to learn, and so much there's so much happiness that can be brought to your life through gaming and YouTube. You can meet so many great people, you get to experience great worlds, and just get absorbed into video games. You get to share your passions with other people. It's incredible. So thank you, Film Trooper, for doing this the original video, which hers is actually a response to the Laggy Gamer. But I just want to say thank you, girl, for inspiring me to do this video. If you liked the video, click the like button. Subscribe to become an Alley Cat, because Alley Cats are the most awesome people ever. And leave a comment down below, or a video response, and you can totally do a video response. Just get the URL of your video and copy and paste it into the comments down below. That's how you do a video response if you didn't know. And favorites so your friends and family can see, and feel free to share this wherever. I love each and every one of you so, so much. Thank you for just making me so happy when I've been down, and for gaming with me, and for just for expanding my knowledge and passion for gaming. Thank you so, so much. Peace and kisses. Bye.